finished
So
polishing
we're
the
live, so
medals?
everyone stops talking. Oh yeah, yeah. I've polished them and I've put them back up on the wall.
Well done.
Yeah.
Have we got some tactics going on, changing riders at the last minute?
Yeah, what's up with that, Holly?
Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
Holly,
don't
come
even.
on.
I don't know. Oh
Yeah.
god.
All right,
I think
we are
Yeah.
on. We're live.
I've even got new socks from Decathlon. Ah. What have we got? Oh.
I'm gonna get off here.
Huh?
Hello.
Hey, Gina.
All right, hey Gina. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, Holly, to your team.
Yeah, I'll chat to you later. All right. Let's get my
Yeah, good luck,
glasses ready.
Looking
The
good.
thing is, you can't see though with them on. I can't actually like ride with them on. Okay.
Good. Are we live already? Actually,
Yeah, I think we are.
cool.
Good morning to you, Gina. Or good afternoon, should I say.
It's almost dinner time, so good. So, Sean is not writing anymore, right?
I am not sure. Holly hasn't given us a list of her riders.
And it's Mark. That's Dico, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, Holly Bergen, I know that one. Tommy Lane, I also know that one. McNamara, what is his first name? Do we know that one?
I'm not quite sure.
Jeremy,
Oh,
got it.
Jeremy.
So Sean was replaced with who actually?
So have we got Holly, Tommy, Jeremy, Dave Starr, is that right?
No, so Dave, oh man, I know. So Dave, no, not Dave. Hang on. Oh, Tommy, Holly, Jeremy, Mark, and Malcolm. There's two Marks. The MA86 one. Am I on mute? Have I unmuted myself?
Oh no, you
Oh, no,
you
it's
are
all
not
right.
on mute, but there's more people joining in the pen. I think also because they wanna
They want to watch.
yeah, they want a fan view.
Yeah.
Oh, I just placed myself in the front of the line. Well, anyway, I will not cycle, so you will pass me very quickly. But that means that I don't have all the correct numbers here because well, we'll figure it out along the way.
Sorry, Gina. who do you, I know.
Hey, Gina, are we all set? Is everything good? Or
Yep.
Who do you?
all right, awesome. I made you host. Okay. Yeah.
That is cool because then I'm immediately gonna start.
There you go.
I'm
The
gonna
boxes along the bottom.
Awesome.
That's in the immersive view.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
That's awesome. That's gonna be so cool. Thank you so much,
Look
Gina.
at
Thank you,
that.
Paul. Thank you, Holly.
Oh my god! Not me.
This is gonna
All
be
you
awesome.
guys.
It's gonna be awesome. So thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna
We'll
do
last sheet.
one more thing, and then I gotta finish my warm up and finish our tactics with our team. So, all right.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck, Holly.
Yeah. Good luck.
I'm going to tie that left shoe first.
Oh my god! Yeah, don't be last. Oh. Ooh. Right. I gotta get this scored on this.
Ocean cliffside lava loop. Nice.
Lovely.
I do really like that course. It's a great course.
We did it on Friday. For ladder. Right, I'm just gonna join. I'm gonna switch chats so I won't be able to hear you. I'm gonna go on mute on this.
Go mute us. We just we think it's fun that we see our two podcasters cycling actually in this stream. So that's why we wanted you both to join already now.
Okay, I'm gonna move the camera down there, but I have to mute it first because yeah, right. See you soon.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you.
No, we don't want to hear you and we don't want you to hear us. And it's not because we don't like you, it is just because, well, you shouldn't. What else? What else do I want open? Yes, I want our YouTube channel open for just a sec to just see that everything's working. Let's see, Watopian Weekly. We are already live. We've got one viewer at the moment.
Yay. Twelve minutes to go.
So we've got Holly, we've got Dustin in view. I'm liking this already. Good. So what I've also done is I have opened up my sauce just to keep an eye on some nearby riders, some wee balls and everything, which is always
good.
nice. We have our pen open. Always the case with ladder races that people come into the pen quite late, which is no issue at all because there's not a lot of riders. So I kind of expect people to join in a little bit later. We've got we see Murd Kit. Well, at least I see Murd Kit and I see a Dirt Kit. But I'm expecting Dirt and Coalition kits in a moment.
Yes. Who do we have in the pen? Holly already?
Holly's on mute and she can't unmute herself. But it is Holly indeed. I see you, Paul. You're also there already. It's me. And actually, I don't see the third person yet. What I can show is our course. I thought it would be cool to get our course up before we actually started a little bit. I think, what do you think, Paul? Because we've got Coalition and we've got our Dirt team. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it might be quite tight. Some of the numbers are rather similar at the top end. In the middle, there's a few better numbers on the Cycos team, but I think it might be closer than Holly imagines.
I mean, we looked at the numbers and they were actually quite close together. So I was surprised by that because everybody was saying like, "Oh, I'm afraid of the dirt team. I'm afraid of the dirt team." But honestly, I think if Coalition plays some nice tactics, they could do pretty well on a course like this, right?
Yeah, definitely. Some of them have got some quite good 20-minute numbers, and their 5-minute numbers are really good also. So a break
Right.
might be possible.
A break might be possible. And I think for myself, I'd pick two moments on the course where you can definitely pressure the other team. If you want to start early, you might go for the dirty suppressor, that little gravel climb that we have. It's not that big, but definitely on the 9 kilometer mark, we've got this longer climb, which is the lead into the epic climb or the
Yep.
start of the epic climb. If you want to really put pressure on, you could also like continue putting the pressure on after that little climb after of the epic.
Yeah, definitely. Both good options, I think.
Well, I'm looking with the viewpoint of myself as a rider, obviously, because this is the points that I would pick. But I also know that Holly recently decided that basically attacking on a downhill might be super beneficial as well because people don't expect it.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious if they're planning on doing something like that as well.
That's sometimes one of my tactics. I'm not very good in the hills, so the flat and the downhill can be beneficial to some of us, especially the heavier guys and girls.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if I look at it, we actually I don't think the pack differs that much in weight in the end.
No, yeah, you're right. That's
Yeah,
correct.
we're not having like I think Joshua maybe he will be the climber of the group likely.
Yeah, I think so. I think Josh he likes to TT it out, so he might be one to if he gets a break, he could hold them off for long enough, I think.
Yeah, I'm just looking at some numbers here. One thing that I can say is that the Coalition X-Wings, they don't want to let it go into a sprint finish. If I were them, that's the thing that I would like to avoid, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Well,
Danny's got a bit of a sprint, and Gareth possibly. Maybe his watts per kilo isn't as big as some
yeah,
of the
the
cycle
numbers
guys, but
we've got in front of us are the watt per kilo numbers, but I think it will be a watt per kilo game anyway.
yeah.
There is a little bit uphill near the finish as well, so it will be interesting. I'm very curious what will decide or what they'll decide to do with a course like this.
I think
5 minutes
Holly's been
to start.
talking it up that they're going to destroy them, so I think the coalition may have some tactics in place just to try and take advantage, maybe early, maybe sneak attacks. I don't know. I don't think she's got them
Okay.
running scared, but I think they've got plans in place just to try and level it out a bit.
Well, that would be will be really interesting to see, I think, what's going to happen. And also regarding bike choice, I think it will be very interesting to see. I mean, what I would go for likely is something still quite aero because I don't think the climb is that long. But
Yeah.
maybe if you're more afraid of the climb, like the start of the epic, you would go for an all-rounder like the Tron.
Yeah, there's a few Trons in the pen already, so I think that might be the bike of choice today. We shall see.
Yeah, I do indeed think that we do see quite a lot of Trons in the pen. Trying to find a nice view. Yeah, definitely some Trons. I think that's you on the canyon arrowed, right, Paul?
Yeah, that's
You've
correct.
got yeah. So it's like I said, either it's full arrow or it's Tron at the moment. Let's see. Can I get my helicopter view on? Yes. I don't know what exactly they have changed with the helicopter view, but I was used to using my arrows and the plus and minuses to actually focus the camera on what I wanted, but it doesn't
Okay.
seem to want to do that anymore.
I never even knew you could do that, so that's news to me.
I did some in ZRL or in DRS. Well, in DRS, actually, you're never on the sideline. That's why I love DRS so much, because everybody can just ride. But if you're used to doing ZRL, sometimes you have to make some choices. And then if I was the DS, I would fan view my team and then make the stream anyway, which was quite fun to do as well. It wasn't Dutch though, because well, the whole team is Dutch. Good. Wow, only a little over 2 minutes till start.
Yeah, we're getting close to it.
I see the dirt people there, but we need some coalitions as well. I'm sure they're right there, ready to go.
I quizzed some of our guys about their pre-race. So we've got, Gareth likes a bit of the final countdown music and some coffee to get him into the mood. So his headphones will be full of Europe at the moment.
Well, usually what happens, because I'm part of the dirty tiger sharks, and what happens there is that there's a lot of complaining about how bad the legs are, and then we do really well.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our pre-race ritual.
I think that's human nature. Everybody tries to get an excuse in early, just in case
Exactly.
something bad happens.
I see more Trons popping onto the pen, so definitely I think the all-rounder is what a lot of us are, what I was expecting and what's happening as well. One minute to the start.
Here we go.
Good. Give me a final check on our YouTube. Everything seems to be working very smoothly, which is very nice. Yep.
Everybody seems to be warmed up and coming in.
Yeah, we see more and more people dropping in. I have a really nice list going on here. People joining into the pens.
Yeah, so we've got the coalition in the pen. And by the looks of
We're
it,
counting down.
everyone is named the same. We've got some camouflage going on.
Yeah, I see some invalids, and I'm pretty sure that this time it is actually a tactic.
Yeah.
Here we go, here we go. Coalition seems to be wanting to make it hard from the start. They're really, really going for it.
Yeah, we've got a big push straight out the gate.
It's the dirt. But Coalition is chasing them. Don't think real differences are made here at the start, but it was a fair tactic to just go all in at the start. That was... there's a Coalition right on the wheel. It's making it more
Danny.
difficult though for us, right? These invalids to actually commentate, but
I've actually got the colours of their Tron, so it's not too bad. So Danny closed that move down straight away, which is
yes,
good.
that's Danny on the blue Tron, definitely.
I got some inside info, as long as I kept it quiet.
Well, behind that, there's a really nice pack. It seems to be that Dirt is actually wanting to close the gap back down. get the whole group back together. That's a team car. Oh, there is another attack on the front from the Cycos. Danny is wanting to close it down again.
Pushing 9 watts per kilo. That's a big effort.
That is a big effort, and you'll also see that the little peloton behind is immediately 10 seconds behind. And honestly, if I look at the little wee balls of Malcolm and of Danny, they seem to be emptying their tank really early in the game.
Yeah, I think they're going to get caught.
What are your thoughts about this? Because it could be a very long time trial if you want to get loose now already.
Yeah, I don't think it's sustainable, not this early.
And Danny definitely is making sure that Malcolm is not getting away.
Yeah, I think he has to.
Yeah.
Unless they can push it maybe 30, 40 seconds, I don't think they can hold them off the whole.
No. And if you see here in our little group, it seems to be a lot quieter, and nobody's really worrying too much about what's happening there 13 seconds in front of them.
Yeah. We've got Dustin on the purple Tron, and he's sitting nice in the middle of the pack. He happens to be the only C rider today, so fair play to him to manage to keep in with the bees. That's very good going.
Oh yeah, because that start really was very difficult.
Yeah, that was fast. So some of these guys have got a lot of races under their belt as well. Dustin's got 330 races, which is quite a lot. Danny also, he's on 390 races.
That's definitely some experience there.
Yeah, for sure.
What's happening here? Oh, we've got another one of the Cycos going. Going
to close the gap.
They want to play a numbers game up the front. Mark's closing it down, and he's closing it down quickly as well. It's only 5 seconds till the front, but behind him, Coalition is responding. We've got an orange Tron, we've got a pink Tron responding.
Our orange Tron is Gareth, who's putting in a huge effort.
Oof. Look at this pack, look at how strung out it is. I'm wondering if they're actually in each other's drafts, or if it's just...
Yeah, I think they may be still getting some draft. They're close enough to pick up some draft.
Yeah, close enough, right.
Not massive amounts, but I think if somebody gets dropped here, then it might be the end for them.
Just looking towards the back of the peloton a little bit. It's strung out, but it actually looks like this action, trying to close the gap and play a numbers game 2 against 1, has made it so that the whole group actually comes back together.
Yeah, it's definitely closed up front to back. And I can see Holly's playing a cagey game at the back.
We do see that Coalition actually is the one that is suffering from this the most, like we expected. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as soon as they push big numbers, then they're going to struggle.
On the front, we see now 01. Well, it's come back together. It's one group again.
Yeah, I think
this looks like these 3 Coalition guys, and Holly is very smartly drafting them. They are struggling a little bit, so there is a little gap in between the 2 groups of riders.
Yeah, I think that's a good tactic from Holly. Definitely sit at the back and take as much draft for as long as you can.
Yeah, not only that, but also making sure that you can communicate to the rest of your team what's actually happening. I would have been shouting, if I were Holly right now, I would have been shouting, push the pace, push the pace.
Yeah,
Because then you could have lost these 3 coalition riders that
we have a
are
small effort
just
again on
getting
the
back
front.
on now. And actually, just seeing these towers and the little bridge coming across the road, that is also always my landmark to know that there is the gravel section starting. There is a little bit of an uphill coming. So
Yeah,
let's see what happens there. I'm just going to stay with the back of the pack so we can very nicely see what's happening in the front. I see one coalition rider on the pink Tron.
right. Josh is in
Seems to
pink.
be really struggling. Is it pink or purple? One of the two.
Who's in the back? We've got.
But they're back in. They're back in. Good.
Yeah, I think that's definitely Josh.
There's two that look pink to me, but
Pink. Okay, so the pink. I'm not too sure anymore.
yeah, it's pink and purple that I think are now the same.
Yeah, very similar,
So
aren't they?
Dustin is on purple, is what you told me.
Yes, and we had one pink, but now we've got two.
Huh. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say coalition riders because, well, they have made it difficult for us as well.
Think.
What else can we see? Well, one group going up the Dirty Suppressor there, so no real
Malcolm's
attacks
gone
on
for a break
that
again.
one. But now after we see an attack from one of the Cycos.
Nobody's pushing hard to get to him either.
It gets countered though by Danny again. Wow.
Yeah, he's recently made the jump to B, so he's in a bit of form at the moment.
And we do see that the pack is splitting up again.
Yeah, it's quite strung out again. We've got
1, 2 riders on the front, then a little group of 3, and then the rest of the pack. 3 coalitions, 2 dirts. Trying to pace that down a little bit.
Nick and Dustin at the back, I think. Possibly Josh too.
It's unbelievable, but because just looking at my sauce, I just see empty batteries. The only two that seem to be having, according to the wee balls, anything left in the tank are Tommy and Holly, actually.
Yeah, Holly's maximised the draft so far, so every break
really
she's managed
smart
to hold a
riding there.
wheel and save some energy, which is quite smart. Which is probably going to benefit her when it comes to the climb. Which is probably going to be her point to try and make a dash for it. She said she's not a climber, but she's got a bit of grit.
She's got good. What's the kilo for sure?
Yes.
Here at the front, we see that Danny does have issues to actually get to the wheel, so not getting any draft at the moment. It's interesting because the real climb is still going to start, right? So a lot of them are just going to start that climb being totally empty already.
Yeah. He's inside 2 seconds now, so he's getting some draft. He might close it up.
I think he is. Although I do think Malcolm is really keeping the pace on, like a really strong riding there. I've been seeing 4.0 watts
Yeah.
and above for a while
Yeah,
now already.
yeah, it's been steady for a long time.
Yeah.
He's doing great. Let's hope
Then he putting on the power once more. Come on. Kind of want you to get in that draft there. Well done.
that's good. Down to 1 second. He's closed it. Yeah, excellent.
He's
Good work.
closed it, but look at the gap to the back. Wow, that's a 20-second gap.
Oh, Malcolm's going, pushing again.
Oh,
7,
he's going again.
10.
He's going again. I'm not sure if well, if you've got wonder legs today, definitely keep the pace up now, Malcolm, but it doesn't make sense to me to ride with one of your competition in your draft and continue to putting the power on.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he just heard me. He put the power off.
Yeah, I think if he lets him take the lead and just sits in his wheel for a while, I don't think the others will catch him for.
Our climb is coming, and if I look, let's just take a look at the group behind. This looks way calmer. They're like, okay,
Yeah,
let's save some energy for that climb, I suppose.
2.83 watts per kilo, so they're just cruising for the moment.
Yeah. All 10 of our riders seem to be cruising at the moment, but they're close because we see the little banner over there, and this climb is definitely not draftable.
Yeah.
It is this the horror. This one is. Very curious how they're going to play it.
Dustin likes a punchy climb. Those are his favorite.
I think it's about like this first part about 800, 900 meters, something like that. But it is 10%. So
yeah. Whereas I spoke to Nick, and Nick prefers the 10-minute climbs and above, the long, steady grind. Whereas some of these guys
can see that.
are more suited to the short.
Good. So we have Malcolm of the Cycos. Then we've got Danny. He is just trying to pick his own pace, I suppose. And that's exactly what you should do, I think, on a climb like this. Here we've got Mark closing it quite quickly. It was 26 seconds before we started. And then we look at the back, and we see actually that this group seems to still be together. And of course, what we said already, here's Holly putting up a good 5.5 watt the kilo at the moment. Yeah, it is splitting up at the back there a little bit though.
Yeah, there's a few struggling now. Tommy's off the back. And so is
Greenish Tron?
I think that's Nick. Yeah, Canadian. Yeah, that's Nick, yes.
He's still hanging on though, so he shouldn't let go now. I think Danny is just getting reeled back in with his blue Tron there in the corner. But Malcolm seems to be gone. Continuing this around 4.5 watt the kilo. Malcolm has a gap of 10 seconds at the moment. We're coming to the bridge, so it will flatten out. The pack will have the benefit. And Holly should stop pushing now and let Coalition do the work. Which is exactly what she's doing. Ha.
Yeah, she's quite tactically astute.
Let's take a look from the back. Seems like our pink Tron will be on. Nobody overboard.
It's closing up again. A nice TT line on the go at the moment.
Yeah, but it looks like everybody is in the draft of
Yeah,
some sort,
yeah.
although there is a tiny gap forming. If the Cycos would have pushed it a little bit on this bridge, but they're getting back.
Yeah, it's coming back together again.
One Gruppo again.
There doesn't seem to be anybody willing to make that big push.
Well, I don't think anybody has it in them because they have been racing
Yeah, it's been quite
very,
intense.
very on the edge. There's just one guy here who decided that it's time for an individual time trial. Malcolm is just going for it. I can't even see anybody to the back anymore. He's about 16 seconds ahead right now.
Yeah, he's held a steady pace. He's doing really well. Josh has made. Josh was dropped for a little second there, but he's caught back up again. He's doing okay. What else have we got?
I'm gonna go back to the back of this group for a moment. Oh, there has been an attack. There are 3 loose.
So we've
That
got
is
Gareth, Tommy.
Interesting.
They've got 5 seconds already, right? 4 seconds.
Come on, Holly. 3, 4. I have that look to the back for a moment. 5, 6. There is it. It is. There we have Holly and one of her pink Trons. Coalition struggling on the back. And then if I look to the front, ooh, it's really, really, really spread apart now. But out of the 4 riders on the front, there are 3 dirt riders. So they have put the pressure on Coalition for sure.
Yeah, I think the coalition need to make a concerted effort to push up and try and close these gaps, or they're not going to have enough points to make a fist of it.
Yeah, I would advise these 3 who are riding here with Jeremy from Dirt to get a pace line together and just TT it back. But that's easier said than done when you're completely dead.
Yeah, for sure. So, what's your favorite recovery food when you're finished a ride, Gina?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Usually I just take whatever protein bar or shake or whatever I have at hand, whichever one is closest. But I do like if I have time and I feel like I have the effort to make a proper snack, I would probably go for some cucumber and place some canned tuna that you do with some mayonnaise, and maybe if you want it a little bit spicy, you put some sriracha sauce in as well. So you just have like the freshness of the cucumber and the spice of the tuna, and I really enjoy that as a good protein boost.
Yeah, you're talking my language. Some of these guys have got some weird ones.
Oh yeah? Tell me about
Peanut
that.
butter and apples, I could like. That seems okay, but we've got Dustin who prefers beer, Brussels sprouts, and French fries.
Oh my God, why is he not living in Belgium then?
Nick, he likes banana peanut butter and chocolate protein shakes, which at least he's getting his protein in.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad for me. Banana and chocolate is a really good combination in my book.
And then we've got Josh who likes poppy soda, which I think must be an American thing. And, and beer. Everybody likes beer, but I don't think it's a recovery drink.
I'm just watching this race. I see that we've got Holly here with one of our pink Tron coalitions.
Yeah, they're
They are
40
together,
seconds behind.
40 seconds behind. Then we've got a group, which is about half and half. 3 dirt riders, 3 coalition riders.
Yeah.
And then up the front, actually, we have Gareth. What is on the orange Tron? Seems
Yeah,
to be
Gareth, yeah.
closing down a little bit on Malcolm, or do you think I'm...
No, I think he's 5 seconds behind. He's made a huge jump.
He has made a huge jump, but I do see that Malcolm seems to be looking at the watts that Garrett is placing in and kind of mimicking that.
Yeah.
Oof. That's gonna hurt. I think all of these people will need to go for their favorite after a race snack after this because they deserve it.
Yeah, definitely. There's been some hard work
What
put
time
in
is it
so
actually
far.
in the US and Canada? Because a beer might be a little bit too early, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Probably before midday anyway, I think.
If we've got to ask Dustin once we're done what he's actually doing.
Yeah, I think depending on which coast you're on, it may be 11 a.m. or earlier. So beer's good anytime. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's what we always say as well. Well, at least it's still Sunday, right? So they don't have to work afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Malcolm stretched that gap a little again.
Yeah. It's back to 8 seconds. Here, Jeremy seems to be using the super talk. It's quite interesting that still a lot of people don't understand how the new super talk works. So if you're in the draft of somebody, you won't be able to super talk. But if you're not in the draft, if you're the first rider on the peloton, or if you're riding alone, you can actually super talk. And I think it makes a huge difference. Also in your aerodynamics. So if you are able to super talk, then I sometimes I push to the front of the peloton so that I can take a moment to super talk and just relax.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to make small bursts, super tuck, and then 5-second push, and then super tuck again. If it's a big downhill.
Yeah, same here.
Maximize my gains.
He is putting it back to 6-7 seconds with that super tuck, but Malcolm is pushing it out again. Whew. They're battling for it together for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Malcolm is doing this because his battery level, according to Sauce, is way, way, way back into minus. So he's going to be totally happy with this effort afterwards, I think, but also struggling to stand tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
You know the thing what I always find the worst? Well, us ladies, we sit down to go to the toilet. But if you like really have a muscle ache and you have to stand back up from the toilet, that is the worst moment.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Does look, by the way, that Holly actually got rid of the coalition rider.
Oh,
So we've got pink. Here, there's another pink. This one is green and purple. Sorry, green and blue. And then here we've got orange. I do think that the pink ones are Dustin and what is it? Josh Wallner?
Josh, yeah.
Josh. Yeah. So I'm afraid that Holly just actually rode away from. Will this be Dustin or Josh? I think it's Dustin, right?
Yeah, I think it possibly.
Yeah.
Seeing that, they both got similar power numbers. Maybe 5-minute powers. A bit bigger for Josh, so
I mean, well done for Dustin anyway for hanging on, but because you said he was the only C rider, right? So he's
Yeah,
been hanging on for a long time. Yeah, if we look at him on the stream in the video, he also seems to be like he's given everything he's got.
yeah, he looks like he's grinding it out, so he's going to struggle to talk once he's finished, I think.
So how much do we have actually left in this game? Because we are at 17.3 kilometers right now.
I don't actually remember how long this one is. Was it
Sorry, let me
21
get this on
k?
my other screen. It was 19 point something, so we're getting closer and closer to the finish. And Malcolm is just having the right of, I don't know what he's eaten before. Maybe next time we should ask what they eat before their races.
Yeah, well, I've got some things before a race. Pre-race, Nick likes toast with Marmite
Well,
and also toast with marmalade. So he's got a main and a dessert.
he's not giving up though.
No, he's not. He's still trying to close the gap. This group in the middle's quite interesting.
Let's go to the back of the group. Tommy is at the back of the group. I mean, this group will be decisive, I think.
Yeah, I think if Coalition make a break, they could take enough points to win it. But I think they've got to go now.
Yeah, they've got to make
Very
some kind
soon.
of move because it's quite clear that it will be Dirt on one, and I think then Coalition on second. But it's also quite clear that Holly will actually finish in front of Dustin, I think. So this group will be decisive in the game.
Yeah, I think they need to push it and try and make a break, maybe a minute and a half before the end, just enough to try and stretch it out because we don't want to sprint out with these guys. I think they won't win it that way.
So we actually see here, we see Malcolm going into the finish. I'm going to call it first place. Then we've got on the orange tron, we've got Jeremy following up. I'm going to say that will be second place. But then we've got this group over here. And actually, I think it's Dirt making the move.
Yeah, Tommy's made a push.
Here goes. Here goes another one.
Oh, that could be Danny, is it?
Danny Enzo is following the move. It's too late though.
Oh, he's got him.
He's got
Well
him,
done.
he's got him, he's got him. Let's go
Excellent.
back. That's 3, 4 for Dirt again. 5. Well, I'm not sure. I can't call it. I just know that we have Holly and Dustin still left in the race. It's going to be interesting because it's going to be one of the riders that will actually have to tell us what actually happened. Because we can't see the results.
No. Some of those invalid guys.
I thought that was great tactics, though. I mean, who thought of that one?
Yeah, they did well, I think.
Holly's just putting on her glasses to look cooler in our stream later on, I think.
I don't know about that.
I've got no clue what happened there. It's so difficult because I do think that the Coalition guys got in front of the Dirt guys over there in the sprint. I think Denny took third. And then the rider from Dirt took fourth. but it's going to be closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, depending on the last two may decide it.
Yeah. Like here's Holly crossing the line. Just gonna go over to what I think is Dustin to see him finish as well. Well, I know they're kind of gonna come on stream with us in a moment, so maybe they can actually give us any idea what's happening. I'm gonna put us back on a big view. I'm very curious. They're definitely talking about tactics and maybe making some calculations already themselves as well. So obviously we want to know as well
Yeah,
what's
we know what
happened
happened.
there.
Definitely. That was good. They raced well. Everybody did well.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it felt closer than I thought it would be. Just looking at the numbers before the race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
How are you,
Yeah.
Dustin?
That was awesome, everybody. That was awesome.
Oh my
Anybody that
God,
wants to
Dustin.
Anybody that wants to can join the Zoom call. Okay, I posted the link. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, I'm gonna get on. All right, thanks. Yeah, that was awesome.
I'm hoping Holly comes over
Whoa.
to our link soon as well.
Yeah.
Dustin, can you hear us?
Oh my gosh. Oh, commentary team, how are you?
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
good.
God,
Yeah,
we're
good
still
fun.
in suspense. We
my
don't
gosh.
know. We didn't see the race results, right? So we know that Dirt came in first, then a coalition came in second.
Yep.
But what the heck happened in that group? I mean, Dirt was pushing. I think Denny took third, but
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll let Josh come on and talk about that, but maybe Holly wants to talk about the math a little bit. I don't know. She's still. Oh my gosh, she's still muted. How did it go? What's that? Holly's still there. We can. Yeah, we can hear you,
Gina,
Holly.
I've got the
yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
I
you.
can hear you, but
I'm not still pedaling. No, I'm not muted. Can you?
We can hear
yeah,
you.
but you can't hear us.
Yeah, she's on the. Yeah. Oh man.
No, it's because I didn't have headphones in. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes,
we
we can hear you.
Right, okay. I have the result. I could hear you guys, and I'm going. I have the results on my screen. Let me just cancel off the running Discord thing. Wait a second.
Okay.
Oh my God! Right.
So tell
okay.
us.
So, wait. Hang on. Let me just go.
We've got X-Wings joining the Zoom.
So we know Malcolm from Dirt came in first, right?
Yeah. So Cycos got 1, 4, 6, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
And the other team, whatever they are, got invalid. They didn't score anything.
2, 3, 5, 7.
2, 3, 5, 7, and then Dustin came 10th.
Well, how do you know that was?
Oh, I knew.
Oh my
Trying to jump me on
gosh.
the hill, and I was like, I was willing to go to the line, but you tried it, and I was like, right, okay, then it came on. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
That was so funny. But your sprint, I was like, oh my God, it wasn't even in the right gear. Like,
I'm gonna tell you something.
oh no,
The
I don't even.
X-Wings won. Coalition won.
Yeah!
1 whole point of difference.
Let's-
28 points for Coalition, 27 points for Dirt.
Yeah! X-Wings! X-Wings! Oh, did you see that, Holly? Do you
Put
see
your
that? Oh, yes! Thank you,
God.
X-Wings. I want to give a big shout out to Josh and to our captain, our DS Todd. And there's so many people to thank. Nick, Danny, Gareth, Josh. I mean, I just can't even thank you enough. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, my gosh. I'd like to thank the other team for the competition. It was nice having you there on the same course.
I told you not to be. No, whatever. Have I actually given this link to the Cycos? I did.
Listen, don't let them come on. They will be devastated with this news.
Oh
man, that was it. You made it a tough race though. The Cycos, like you were attacking left and right.
Yeah, I would first with Barsky.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, well done, Danny.
Oh my
Shit!
gosh.
Well, Danny was the only one that I figured out who he was because of the tick. That was easy. I was like, wait a second, and then we figured it out, and I was like, no way. That was funny.
Did we have?
Oh my god!
Did we have you fooled a little bit, Holly, with the invalid?
Well, we thought it would, but yeah, it did work, and then we realized because all our names were like, yeah.
You know what?
So then you
Holly?
guys were all like, what?
It might have fooled you, but it fooled us. We got so confused.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were like, who, where, what?
Yeah.
Were we the only ones here in the commentary team that were not confused because we had the colors right next to us?
Oh yeah.
I made it simple.
The only ones that we couldn't figure out were the pink trons because purple
Yeah.
and pink looked the exact same.
Yeah, they did. Oh man.
Yeah, well done, guys. You did great.
Welcome on the
Wow.
stream, and congratulations on that win you took, though.
Yeah.
Fun. That was hard.
Whatever.
So unfortunate.
But we win in our hearts.
Holly, that just means we need a rematch.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
right. Yeah, that's right. It does. Oh my god.
That was amazing.
1 point. 1 point. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
That's
It's
super close.
too close to not do another.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might actually get organised next time.
Oh.
Not be like an hour before. Like, here's the team of shit.
Next time I want to race too, though, because this was too fun.
Oh.
Yeah, but obviously, Gina, you've got this kit, so you're going to be in my team, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's right, yeah. Wait a minute. Paul, Dustin, have you actually got anybody that would ride for Coalition Out the Podcast people? No?
Then, yeah, well, I'll have to ride for. I'll have to. Yeah, I'll get somebody. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah. You have to pay him some money, maybe.
Oh man, that was amazing.
We've got to do more friendlies like this because it's awesome. Awesome to watch, and tactics were great.
Oh my
Is there
gosh.
with podcasts we could challenge?
Ooh.
Yes,
yeah, I like that idea.
Cy Bailey's one. Oh god,
Yeah.
he's good,
Such a good idea.
Podcasts?
Yeah.
That's good. I like that idea. Yeah.
There we go. It's still being streamed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there we go. Cy, come at us.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
We have to.
Oh,
We have
the
to.
big guns.
What? How about the ride-on score? Can we do some
the real race?
the real race?
Oh yeah. Oh god, I must. Come
Okay,
on. How do we check
Let's
that?
see. Gina, do you happen to have a pen or handy at all?
Yep.
I've got
Okay.
a pencil, yeah.
Or
If
you
you
got
got
a
it, Dustin, or
I've got mine. Dustin got 32 ride-ons.
right,
32.
hang on then. How do I see how many ride-ons I've got? Have I got to save it or what?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
see 50. No, wait. No, I don't. That's a lie. That's training stress score.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we
don't
go.
have everybody here on stream, so how are we going to get them all right now?
Let's see.
Well, I've got 152, so surely that's right.
How is that?
Yeah.
Just
Hey, we
to
haven't found it
prove.
Danny's yet.
You know what? I don't
Yeah.
trust you guys. I'm just going to look at everybody's...
That's mine.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm going to call it. Holly wins.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good job, Holly. Good job.
Woo!
Oh,
I'd like to
man.
thank my admin assistant, Tommy. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, man. I like how on my screen it
The
just
hole
says...
of dirt.
I got to show you my screen. Mine just says invalid. It's hilarious. That I don't know if you can see that or not, but...
That was...
Oh yeah.
just says invalid. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. That was quite funny because we did think, oh God, that's broken it or whatever. I don't know, but then we realised what you'd done.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a brilliant idea.
Whose was that idea?
Love it.
Also, I knew which one was you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Yeah, we did. The one at the back. Danny came back for you. Bless him.
Oh,
Isn't that
man.
nice?
That was nice. I had nothing left after that climb. I just had nothing. I felt so bad. Everybody was.
You know what? I was watching at Sauce for Swift, and my nearby riders, and I think each and every single one of you actually got into the minus V balls at some point in this
Wow.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
for
I
sure.
had a feather on the climb. I was like, yes. And then I kind of died all the deaths at the top.
Oh, Holly, I was going for you, man. I was going to, and I tried to get you on that climb
I
the
know
bridge.
you did, but I was like, no, you're not gonna. There's no way. But then I had the speed, and I just thought, all I have to do is just keep this speed up, and I'll go straight past and drop you. So in your face.
I know, and then I was wait. You're waiting for me at the end too, and I was gonna be like, I'm gonna get her, I'm gonna get her. And then you saw me. I think you saw me start ramping up, and then you took off. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Yep.
because you got to win the 7 seconds, and I thought, nah, that's close enough.
Oh my gosh!
I also knew that I couldn't take you to the line because I knew you could outsprint me. So I was like deciding
Man.
what part do I drop him?
And how were you feeling? How were you feeling there at the end? By the way, were you feeling pretty good, or because I was out, I was done.
Me?
Yeah, you, Holly.
Well, yeah, I could have done another lap, to be honest. Yeah. How were you
Oh my
feeling?
gosh! All right, I'm gonna do another lap after this, but yeah.
Guys, I will have to remove myself because I've got to go.
Okay.
But
Oh yeah.
I really enjoyed this.
Yes.
And
I can't wait to watch it back.
Yeah.
Ask me
Yeah.
anytime to actually you want to do something like this. I love to write, but I also love to stream it.
Oh man, this has been great. Yes, thank you so much.
Well done,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tina.
Yeah, thank you everybody. Oh my gosh, and we'll stop the live stream now, but we can still talk here for a second. So thank you everybody for watching. Let's go X-Wings! Woo!
Whatever. We won the ride-ons. Where's my intro? Anyway, I haven't had an intro this week.
Oh, I know.
What's up with that?
I know. I was thinking about that. I should have got my guitar down here. But,
Yeah. Cycle and I play guitar.
well, here I'll stop the live stream. Thank you everybody for watching.